Was it a video?
I watched the video for sure. It wasn't like a nudie video, but it was an instructional video. Welcome everybody to the Bob and Katie Show.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bob. And I don't feel like recording this episode. I don't feel funny. I don't feel what I normally feel going into recording an episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm right there with you. But I think it's okay. It's okay to feel that way. There's a global pandemic going on. It's okay to feel stressed out.
Yeah. I'm not okay. You know, I mean, not like in a bad way. I haven't going crazy or anything. It's difficult to sit down and go, oh, I'm going to record a comedy podcast when everything around you is, going crazy.
Well, and for the past couple months, it's basically been like you see it trickling and it's like trickling closer and closer. And now we're starting to actually see the effects of this horrible event that's going on worldwide. It's starting to affect people around us. Luckily, we don't know anybody personally.
Yeah, and I hope it stays that way.
Sick, with coronavirus. But it's affecting people's jobs, their work, their income. It's affecting everybody's daily life, obviously.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to attempt to push through, to record because it's fun. This is one of the things I enjoy in my life. I love sitting down and talking to you, and I love just trying to come up with things. And it's a difficult task, like we've talked about before, because me and you sitting down and having conversations in depth to the point that people can listen to it and have fun is difficult, because you and I know so much about each other that having these long conversations, it's something that we have to work hard for. And when we have good episodes, I feel really good about it, And maybe that's what we need. Maybe it'll make us feel better. Maybe it'll make somebody else feel better.
Well, let me tell you, this has got to be the absolute worst time ever in history to have allergies to pollen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we live in the South. There's pine trees and pollen everywhere, and my sinuses are killing me. I'm sneezing. I'm coughing. And you can't go out
in public.
You can't go out in public with a cough right now.
No.
People look at you sideways like you have leprosy. Ain't nobody wants you coughing around them. I just feel like I need to wear like a sign going, I swear I don't have it. It's just the pollen. The pollen's killing me. But I mean, the kids and I, we haven't left the house all week. We've basically just kind of shut it down.
I know you were outside in the front yard. Because you had been pulling weeds and stuff like that. Just, what else are we going to do? And you were on the front porch and you started coughing. And I grabbed your arm. I said, get in the house.
Don't cough outside in front of neighbors.
I don't want anybody paying an X on my house or something like that. I mean, it's weird. It's a weird time that we're living in. I get to...
Super weird.
First off, anything that we talk about, please understand that we don't know what the hell we're talking about. Nobody does. Nobody knows what's going on. So if you think that you're fixing to listen to us talk about some virus stuff and you think you're going to learn something, that is not the case. You need to go out and investigate on your own. Don't listen to us. We're nobodies. But there's some crazy stuff going on.
Yeah. When our kids are hearing us talk about, what we're seeing, what we're experiencing. So last night we sat down, we had a talk with the kids because we try to be as transparent.
I don't have the virus. I swallowed the Red Bull wrong. That's where we're living at. I started coughing because of something else. And I'm like, we need to explain this immediately.
Well, we talked to the kids last night about it, and they know that there's a really bad sickness going around, and they've been super good about washing their hands and, just upping the hygiene and stuff. They've done great. But, we had a talk with them, and Reagan started asking questions. And one of the questions, she was like, can it make you die? That's like the one thing we lied to them about. We totally lied. We were like, no.
No, it's fine.
I mean, it's scary enough for them as it is. So yeah, totally lied. But whatever. So she goes on. She's got a couple more questions. And then she's like, oh, is Target closed?
I immediately looked at you and I was like, that is your daughter. That is, who cares about Target?
Like, she was like, can you die? well, school is closed. Well, what about Target?
Yeah.
Like, that was her. And then, like, she found out we're like, well, Target's still open. And she was like, okay, we're good. We're good. We're okay.
I struggled with whether or not to tell our kids what was going on. And what ultimately made my decision was our kids are real good about understanding things.
They're observant too.
Yeah.
If they hear you say something, you know, they're going to remember it sometimes. Like, you know, as they overhear us talking about things.
My fear was...
I feel like I could not get my thought out just now.
Yeah, that's all right. My fear was if something happens, you know, like if all of a sudden I have it, I want them to know what's going to happen. Like we are going to be separated, you know? And I just didn't want them... For that to happen without us giving them any heads up and them not understanding what's going on.
Yeah, like we've had to tell them, you know, like we're not going to visit people right now. People aren't coming to visit us. Mm-hmm. You know, we're a weekend now of where, we've pretty much just stayed at home. We canceled everything that wasn't necessary.
Right.
I got out of a mammogram. I was supposed to have a mammogram on Friday. And
you know what? I thought about that and I was like, you know, this is a very important thing as a female that you have to do. And I wanted you to know that I was going to be here for you. So I looked up a bunch of YouTube videos and I'm pretty sure I can give you a breast exam.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I'm not going to say that.
Huh?
I'm not going to say that I'm a doctor.
Just like, I don't need to reschedule. No. It's fine. We'll just cancel this one.
What we're going to have to do...
My husband checked me out. He says I'm fine.
I haven't checked you out yet, but I mean, I've already got it worked out. Tonight after the kids go to bed, we need to turn the shower on. I'm going to have to get in there with you, you know. And then we got to put suds all over you because I read that...
And where did you find this informative... Was it a video?
I watched the video for sure. It wasn't like a nudie video, but it was an instructional video. I know that you use soap because it makes your skin slippery. That way you can feel if there are any bumps a lot easier. You know?
Yeah, you can.
I learned where you're supposed to put your arms. Like you're supposed to put this arm up like this.
I can't.
So. I know that you were supposed to have the mammogram, and I wanted to put your mind at ease, and I'm just going to help do this for you.
Well, lucky for you, I just had that done at the doctor by a professional, so we're good.
Well, now that we
a mammogram is different. Like you do the breast exam. I digress.
No, go ahead. What were you saying? What's the difference?
Oh, I don't think you were a replacement for the mammogram machine.
No, I'm not. I'm not a replacement. You know, I just want to show you that I'm here for you. And if that means having to get in the shower with you and put suds all over your body and make sure you don't have weird lumps.
Oh, that's a sacrifice you're willing to make. Huh?
Absolutely. I'm here for you.
So thoughtful. I don't think I want you touching me right now, though, because you be having old ladies grabbing your hands in public.
Oh, my gosh.
And I can't. No, you got to keep them germs to yourself.
That's a story I think I can tell. I normally don't tell things about work, but I was at work and I was helping this little lady find some stuff. And when it was kind of over, you know, like, oh, we're about to part ways. She has what she needs. You know, I'm going to move on to doing the next thing. She grabs my hand. And this was like 3 days ago.
Did you let out an audible gasp?
Well, I mean, I turned my head and looked at her and she goes, I know things are real crazy right now. And I just want to say, bless your heart for coming out here and just being there for people. And
well, first of all, you can thank me by letting go of my hands. And let me get some of that hand sanitizer. I know you got some and some tissues.
I said, you're very welcome. That's what we're here for. And if you need anything else, you just let us know. And I went straight to the bathroom and washed my hands for
20 seconds at least.
Yeah, I sang at least
happy birthday?
18 birthdays.
You did? Yeah. Okay.
But I wanted to be like, man, I'm going to be okay. I read some stuff. I don't know if it's true. But like people with O-type blood, like they're less resistant or more resistant to it. And that's what I got. Mm-hmm. I'm also in a good age range. Other than me being fat, everything else is healthy. Like I feel like I've got a good chance if it gets, I said, I want to be like, you're the people they're talking about in the news. Don't be grabbing people's hands.
Well, don't be bringing that mess home.
That's out of control. You old. You the type of people that's dying. Don't grab people's hands. Like, is it messed up that I didn't say that? Because, I mean, I was trying to be professional and polite. But he's like, no. I feel like the real problem we're having is that Like on a scale of 1 to 10 on how people should be reacting, we have far too many people that are reacting at a 1 and far too many people that are reacting at a 10. And that's what we got to get away from. Like people just they're not taking it seriously. And then some people are taking it far too seriously. I had to go shopping today.
Yes.
Because
we ran out of Cheez-Its.
Yeah, we ran out of things.
It was an emergency.
It was.
No, we really did need some things.
Yeah, we needed groceries, just normal groceries. And I've gone out already once before, and I've made it a point to not try to get wrapped up and do more than we need. You know what I mean? Just normal things.
Yeah.
Just normal.
We're prepared.
Normal things.
But yeah, we ain't like doomsday prepping.
I did go a little bit overboard with something because I was like, just in case.
I saw all those cans of Play-Doh, and so did Reese.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just
brought it in a Walmart bag, and there was how many cans of Play-Doh?
It was
like 10?
I bought like 10 cans of Play-Doh, yeah.
And he loves to help unload the groceries, and he's so sweet and so good at it. And he knows most of the time where stuff goes, but I still have to watch him or else he'll put like butter in the pantry and, but he gets to that bag, and it was sitting on the floor, and he opens it up. And it was almost like, it was like in the movies, like, when they open it and the light shines up, the angels are singing, and he's just like, his face just lights up, and then he just starts squealing, Play-Doh!
That had nothing to do with, COVID-19. I was walking down the aisle and I saw them. They were 50 cents. And I was like, oh, I bet we need Play-Doh because these kids play with Play-Doh.
We actually do. That's
and then
funny.
They leave it out and it hardens and we have to throw it away. And they really enjoy it. So I just saw them. I was like, oh, I might as well get some while I'm here because who knows?
Because, here's the secret. It doesn't matter what colors you have, how many different colors you have, because what's going to happen is it's all going to just get mixed up into one vomity color, and it gets distributed evenly between the cans. And then you have rainbow vomity colored Play-Doh for the next use. And then, pretty much it's no good after that, is what I've discovered. So, I mean, you can go buy 15 cans of the same color. It wouldn't really matter to them.
Well, that's not what I was talking about. That just I bought a lot of those because we have a lot of kids.
The kids got this one kit one time, and it was a pizza Play-Doh kit.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And it had, this light brown color, which was perfect for, the mushrooms, and there was, a little mold for it. And then, it had black for black olives. It had white for the onions. And so, I remember, we broke it out, and I was playing with them with it and showing them how to use it. Because it was, one of their first Play-Doh kits, I think. And I was so upset when all those colors got mixed together because I was like, what's it? You can't just go find that brown anywhere. Now we're going to have green mushrooms.
Speaking of finding brown everywhere.
Oh, God. Anytime you find random brown things.
Well, we're working on not finding brown things. We're still potty training.
Let's find a penny. Like a brown penny.
I'm talking about poop.
Yeah.
One of the things we do is we give Reese potty candy when he uses the bathroom. He gets one little piece of candy.
AKA Mike and Ike's.
Yeah. He gets one piece of candy if he
M&Ms,
pees, and he gets 2 pieces of candy if he poops. He's enjoying whatever he's watching. And I
think it was Bubble Guppies.
Mike and Ike's. It's my favorite candy. So I went to pick some up, and my brain said,
get all of them. All the Mike.
What if I get no more Mike and Ike's? And I bought 5 boxes of Mike and Ike's. I love them, though. They're so good. Weird things that I've seen while grocery shopping. This one lady had one of those things you wear during the wintertime, like around your head and neck and stuff, a scarf. I think she was wearing 4 scarves and had them wrapped completely around her head.
Really?
Yeah, that was the thing I saw. I
bet she was so sweaty. Yeah. I bet her head was so sweaty under there.
I saw this one couple with a baby, and I know that it was a newborn baby. And they had the stroller, it was one of those strollers with the lid, and it was completely shut up. They were both wearing gloves, and they had this can of disinfectant spray that it didn't look like a can you would buy on the shelf. It looked like something like you get at a hospital.
Like industrial disinfectant. And
I was like, they're taking it serious. That's good. And then I was like, but there's 2 of you. Why didn't one of you just stay home with the baby and one of you come out and do the grocery shopping?
Yeah.
If you care that much, that's what you should do. Weird things that are missing from the store. Cereal. All the cereal is gone. All of
It
it.
sucks, right? Like I could live off of cereal.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We go through so much cereal around here.
I didn't understand that. All the eggs are gone. There's milk. There's bread.
Everybody's eating breakfast.
And all of the canned food is gone. I just want to be like, this is not a hurricane. We have power. And if the power goes out,
I know, but people
food is
around
gonna be
here,
the
that's
last
what
thing
they know. That's
Yeah.
what they know. Get the canned goods and the ramen.
yeah. Oh, and the toilet paper thing. Come on. Chill
There's a
out,
freaking
fellas.
toilet paper shortage going on around the world, and our 2-year-olds just putting it in the potty for no reason.
There's
Just-
not a toilet paper shortage. There might be. I don't know.
Well, not that. Anyway,
Yeah.
if you go, hey, I need to run to the store and get some toilet paper,
You may or may not be able to.
You might be crap out of luck.
Yeah.
So,
Pun intended?
yeah.
A little bit?
Lucky for us, right around the time that we decided to start, staying home, things were getting really crazy around here.
Mm-hmm.
We got our old Wii back.
Oh, yes.
The kids are like, what is a Wii?
Yeah.
This-
We got rid of it because I used to play games all the time. Used to play games a lot. I played games all the time. We had kids and I was like, we don't got time for this anymore. And I actually sold it to my brother.
So yeah, the kids had never even seen a Wii, didn't know what it was, how it worked. So we hooked it up and showed them, and oh my gosh, Riley is our little gamer. We try to limit him, but the boy loves his video games.
You say we try to limit him, and we do, but we don't try to limit him the way that we should. That boy plays some video games, and he loves it.
Well, at least with a Wii, I don't mind as much because he is
Yeah.
getting physical activity and, stuff
That
like
boy
that.
plays with his whole body. It is so fun to watch.
One of his favorite things is, on the Wii Sports thing, it's the sword fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays with his whole body. He be taking up the whole living room. He's kicking. He's throwing punches with both hands. He's not even really watching the TV screen. He's just like fighting imaginary people. He's just doing
And he's
his
winning.
thing.
He's winning.
Yeah, because he's flailing like crazy. Like, he played that sword fighting game for probably a couple hours one day. And the next morning, I get woken up by Riley. He's leaning over me. He goes, Mommy, my neck hurts and my arms.
Yeah, bro. Welcome to real life, son. This is how mommy and daddy feels every day.
I think it's the first time he's ever really had like sore muscles.
Yeah.
And he woke me up. He was like, Mom, what's wrong with me?
You play video games hard, son.
I was like, dude, you sword fighted way too hard yesterday. He, whenever I got him dressed today,
Reese?
he took off his pull-up and he flings it with his foot. He kicks it across the room. And then he looks to see where it lands and he turns back around and he goes, I did it! I don't know what he was trying to do, but he's like, I did it! And then he starts running around and he's shaking his hips. He's like, my winky, my winky. Like, dude, he's too proud. He's too proud of that thing. Our boys discovered the other day that they could both pee in the potty at the same time.
How would they discover that?
I don't know. I guess they both had to pee and they both went in there. I didn't know until after the fact. And Riley came to me and he's like, Mommy, me and Reese just both peed in the potty at the same time. Like, they were one on each side.
We're going to have to get you one of them spray bottles like you use for dogs. You know what I'm talking about? Just got to spray them. No, that's not okay. No.
I was like, oh, did you? And then I was like, well, did you get it all in the potty? And he said, yeah.
Well, I gave Reese, or not Reese, Riley, the 5-year-old, he was having a shower the other night. And Reese was in the bathroom with us. And like right in the middle of the shower, Riley goes, Daddy, I got to pee. I got to get out. I got to go pee. And I was like, no, just pee in the shower. It's okay. Just pee by the drain. It's fine. Just pee by the drain. And he goes, okay. And he was like, oh, really? Because we always tell him, like, don't pee in the bathtub.
Yeah. In
That's
the
because-
tub
yeah,
when
he
there's
doesn't
other
take a bath,
people
like,
in
there's
there
water
and you're
in
in
it, yeah.
there and the yeah.
So he pees and he thought it was cool. And he gets out the shower, we're all getting dried off, and all of a sudden I look over and Reese climbs into the bathtub. The showers are over. There's no water running. He climbs into the bathtub and starts peeing. I said, Reese, no, you can't pee in the bathtub. He goes, it's fine. I'm peeing in the drain. And I'm like, no, That's not how it works, buddy. It has to be like water running and stuff. So now we got to wash the pee out of the bottom of the bathtub.
And that's funny. Reese, that was last night?
Yeah.
It was probably about a week or so ago. I was giving Reese a bath or shower or something. Yeah, because there wasn't water in there. Or I don't remember. I think he was taking a shower. Anyway, he had to pee. And I was like, pee in the drain. And this child took it so literally. He knelt down and got his winky as close as he could to the drain. And
Reese?
And peed. And he got his pee in the drain. It did not get all over the bathtub. It was in the drain.
Like he aimed it that well?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was just trying to take it. I want to do something.
What?
And it's okay if you're not on board. But if you're not going to be on board, everybody's going to know it. And they're going to be like, man, wow. What a person.
Everybody's going to hate on me. Everybody's going to throw shade.
Yeah. Let's talk about Patreon for a moment.
Okay.
I think if you're okay with it, what I would like to do is go into all of the episodes that we have and change them from the private tiered episodes to public episodes. At least until we get through whatever this is going on in the world. There's a lot of people having to stay home and not yet. There's a lot of people staying home. And let's be honest, we don't have a lot of patrons right now anyways. Why not? Let's just make that stuff available for everybody until, this is.
I would much rather people sit at home and listen to our episodes for free and not spread y'all's germs.
Right. You okay with that?
Yes. Yes, I'm.
So.
Because really, what can the Bob and Katie show contribute to the pandemic going on?
Just try to stay home. That's
not
what we're
a whole
doing.
lot.
That's what we're doing is just stay home. That's how we're going to be heroes. And people need to not mess that up. Right now, we could all help save the world by simply staying home and watching Netflix. So how about let's not break that? Let's not take this opportunity to be heroes by doing the thing that we do anyways. Let's do that. Let's stay home and watch Netflix and listen to podcasts and stuff. So there you go.
Netflix and chill, baby.
When the kids go to bed, we'll work it out.
It's more like Cheetos and falling asleep on the couch.
Yeah, that's real life. That's what being married's all about. Cheetos and sleeping on the couch.
We actually go to bed, like both of us, like, hey, let's go to bed. And we go to our room, shut everything down, crawl into bed at the same
responsible.
time where we haven't passed out or something first. Or we're like, oh, look at us. Yeah. Look at us. Because half the time we're just like, let's sit down and watch something together. And then 5 seconds later, we're falling asleep.
Well, I have sleep issues. You know this. I
have sleep issues too. They're called Reagan and Riley and Reese.
Yeah, I got a different thing. I don't sleep well. It's hard for me to fall asleep sometimes, but there are some exceptions. One, in a vehicle. Oh, that is where I sleep the best.
I know. You're like a newborn.
Man, when I get in a car and it's just vibrating a little bit and we're just moving and everything's going past in the window, I just clonk right out. Another time is
just
when...
Clonk?
Clonk, yeah, like just fall asleep. Another time, whatever, who cares?
I think you're making up new words.
I don't need you. Yeah, that's fine.
I sleep so good, I clonked.
Yeah, clonked out. Whenever you have me like massage your neck or your legs or rub your back, something about giving you a massage makes me pass right out.
I know, it is so annoying. Oh my gosh, because I'll be like, can you rub my neck? It hurts. And you're falling asleep and I have to like, hey babe, are you done? Babe, can you rub the other side?
I don't know why. So we'd be in the living room. I got up at like 4 o'clock that morning to get ready for work, worked all day, came home.
You make me sound like a jerk in this.
No. It's not not at all. Not at all. I don't mind rubbing shoulders at all. But this is what happens. We finally get the kids in bed and we're like, okay, I'm really tired, but we can't go to sleep. We've not had any us time. We got to do something. So we'll
rub my neck. It hurts so bad. I
TV
way
show
too much
or something.
Sword fighting today.
But yeah, you'll ask me. You'll be like, "Hey, can you rub my legs?" And then I just go, "Well, I guess we're sleeping on the couch tonight because I'm gonna lay right here." Because when I start rubbing your legs, you get relaxed, and you start dozing off, and then I start dozing off because I'm rubbing your legs, and all of a sudden it's 3:00 in the morning, and 8 episodes of whatever we were watching.
We've lost our place on what we were watching. Yep, because 3 to 18 more episodes have done played, and then it's the middle of the night, and then we got to get up and turn off all the lights and mosey our way upstairs.
Yeah. So patreon.com/The Bob and Katie Show.
What an exciting life we lead.
It is.
So exciting.
Anybody can go to Patreon right now, and we're going to have our episodes available for free.
For free.
For now. This ain't gonna last forever. As soon as old COVID-19's out of here, we shutting it back down, and you're gonna have to go,
the
pay
other
some
day,
money. For any of our current patrons, if this upsets you, or if you're having financial issues and you want to back out, we're okay with it. We understand. And we promise as soon as this is over, we'll make this all, private again. And if you go and listen for free and you enjoy it and you have a couple dollars, sign up. Sign up. Patreon.com/The Bob and Katie Show.
The other day I was driving our niece and nephew and at least one of our kids. I can't remember who all was in the car. I pulled back up at their house to drop them off. And I said something like, we're at your hizzo. And them kids was like, what does that mean? I said,
it means mommy's old and
your house.
She doesn't know things about real life
our
anymore.
Niece, she's very smart. She's about to turn 8. She's like 7.5. Super intelligent. She goes, what language is that? And I was like, oh, never mind. I was like, my jokes did not land well with this crowd. They think I'm so... All the kids were like, okay, that's weird. Like, they don't think I'm funny at all.
Well, that was something that happened 10 years ago. And
I know.
The
and
oldest
it's like,
one's 7.
You don't realize. They were like, what language is that you're speaking?
I made a joke one day. There was... I don't know what happened, but I said, who let the dogs out? Who? And our kids go, we don't have any dogs. We just don't have any dogs. What was that book we were reading?
We were reading a book with
Yes.
It was 2 nights ago. The name of the book is I Wonder.
This makes me feel like a bad parent. I just want to be honest with you.
It's from the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, which we signed our kids up for, and Reese still gets books through them. So if you have kids under the age of 5, you can go sign up, and every month they send them a free book. So go sign up. Dolly Parton Imagination Library. I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find out where. I can't remember. Anyway, the book was called I Wonder, and it was really cool. It was all about engaging your imagination.
Yeah.
One of the pages is said, I wonder if trees have dreams. And Riley was like, trees don't have dreams. They don't sleep. And I was like, well, you're probably right. Let's turn this page. And, we're going, further on. It's like, I wonder what the stars do during the daytime. Reagan goes, they do the same thing they do at night. And Riley chimes in and he says, yeah, you just can't see them because of the sun. And I was like, okay. And I turned the page.
Our kids have a wonderful imagination.
It goes this way the whole book. Our kids, they're intelligent, but they're so literal. And don't get me wrong, they do have imaginations. Mm-hmm. But this book, they were not impressed. They were
I know there was something.
We got done and they were like,
There was something. There was one of those questions you asked, and Reese, which he's 2, he goes, that's silly. He knew. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember what it was.
We might need to figure out how to engage their imaginations a little bit more.
It made me feel like, I was like, am I a bad parent? Or do my children not know how to use their imagination? And I don't think so. Because Reese, if you watch him, it doesn't matter what he's doing. As he goes and moves throughout his day, he's either a monster truck, a firefighter, a motorcycle, one of the Paw Patrol people, a bubble guppy, something. I mean, constantly. He's just like, and I'm like, Reese, what are you doing? He's like, I'm a monster truck. It's constant.
Yeah.
He was playing with his rice on his plate last night. And he's like, it's a forklift. Beep, beep.
Yeah, he had a fork. I was like, that's so literal.
And he was lifting his rice up in the air like this. He's like, it's a forklift.
Yeah. And then he didn't eat the rice. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. He said, what did he say? Did he say it was ew?
Yeah.
He's like, this is so ew. I'm like,
But, you know what's awesome? We don't live in the dark ages anymore. Now, with any of that rice that's left over, you can heat it up again.
I know.
Because we went like 2 weeks without a microwave, and you don't realize how much that sucks until it happens to you.
Yes. I went to go make a recipe, and I needed to melt butter. Mm-hmm. I had to melt it on the stovetop. And I think we may have talked about this. Yeah, I was like,
caveman melting your stuff on the stovetop.
It's like, you don't realize how spoiled you are by a microwave until you don't have one.
Yeah.
And for me, I would reheat my coffee in the microwave like 20 times a day. So yeah, that sucked for me. The day we got our microwave, I was like, woo! I can heat up my coffee and we can have popcorn again.
Yeah. So don't slam this one, okay? Don't slam the door on this microwave if you don't mind.
Nah, I'm going to try. Can't make any promises.
We also got your dryer fixed.
I know.
Nobody knows. I don't even think my mom, because I told my mom we got it fixed, and she's like, "Oh, your dryer was messed up for like 3 months now."
Yeah, our dryer it was limping along for a little while.
Yeah,
we probably needed to get somebody to come look at it sooner than we did, but
hey, you know, we didn't have that many patrons, so
life happens, and we didn't call a repairman until it stopped drying the clothes.
Yeah. But yeah, for like 3 months now, it was doing this thing where you would hit start and it would only dry clothes for like 10 minutes.
Well, it would get them mostly dry, and then it was like shutting off too early.
Bing, code 68 or something.
E64, I think is what it started off, and then it stopped heating, and then it threw a different code, and I said, "Oh, I think it means it's
we used
died.
it until it's completely stopped, and then we had to have somebody come in and fix it. But now it works, and you were able to dry a load of clothes all in one go.
For a family of 5, you can't go a week without doing laundry. It piles up so fast.
We did a lot of grown-up things. We did one.
We recently bought a printer.
What kind of nonsense is that?
How did we function for like years without owning a printer? I don't know. Our kids were like, "What's a printer?" They didn't like. I was trying to explain to them the concept of printing something out, and they were like, "What are you talking about? What?" And they watched me print stuff out because I've actually printed out like some worksheets for the kids and coloring pages. They were like, all 3 of them, they were squealing just watching the pages come out of the printer.
What magic is this, mother?
Really? They were like,
you let them
that is amazing.
Didn't you let them pick out like a coloring page off the internet? And then
I did.
Then it came out of this devil box and they were able to like touch
they were
it?
like jumping around. Yeah, they were so excited. They were, oh my God, this is awesome.
So you'd be like, how do you think things ended up on pages?
They didn't think about that. No. They don't think about how things end up on paper. They don't need to print coupons.
Coupons? Yeah. So yeah, I never occurred to me that our children didn't know what a printer was. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, they were so fascinated.
I was bummed out that like you found out about it and I wasn't here. Aww. Like I hate that I missed that because
it's because I'm the one who set it up. That's all.
Yeah.
And it's been a while too. I was like trying to open the ink cartridges and I was like, what the heck? I gotta see, how does this work? How do you put this in there? It took me longer than I would like to admit to figure out how to put the cartridge in there. And like the cartridges.
Printers do all these weird things now than they didn't do before. Like we had a printer, it might have been 11 years ago. This is a long time ago. And I think we bought it at Walmart for like $35 during Christmas. And when the ink ran out, we never bought ink for it again. I don't know what happened.
Because the ink costs more than a whole brand new printer.
Well, this printer like scans things and it works in the atmosphere. Like you don't have to hook a cord up to it. It's very
Our printer has its own email address.
Wow. Where were we before?
What if we just like give out our printer email address and people just be like sending... Just like, surprise us.
Yeah, don't do that, please and thank you.
I'm not going to do that.
Because like, will it print automatically?
I don't know.
Like
I haven't tried
penis pictures coming out and stuff. Ugh, that would be funny. We're not going to do it though.
It's like randomly throughout the day. There's just random pictures just printing out of the printer. It's dumb how fascinated we all are with our new printer.
The kids are going to be done with their entertainment soon. Do you want to do this fact thing that we found?
Yeah. I don't know how much longer we can hold them off.
There's 200 facts there.
Oh my gosh. So you want to just like...
Yeah, just
all right, well, number one, banging your head against a wall for 1 hour burns 150 calories. I don't think I want to try that out, though.
Does it say how hard you have to bang your head?
No.
I mean, like...
I don't know.
I feel like that's going to do more bad than good. Let's not... Nobody do these things. We didn't research this beforehand.
Number 4, snakes can help predict earthquakes.
How does that work?
They can sense a coming earthquake from 75 miles away up to 5 days before it happens. I don't know how they do. That's all it says.
That seems odd. I don't know.
A flock of crows is known as a murder.
I did know that. I like the cat one better. What do you call all the cats? What is it? A clouder?
I think so.
If you have a bunch of cats, it's a clouder.
May 29th, which just so happens to be Reese's birthday, that's how it caught my attention, is officially Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day.
What does that mean?
This strange holiday spans back to the early 1900s, where families would place a piece of cloth in their larders. It's celebrated in Europe. In the USA.
Wait. What's a larder?
I'm not sure. It's celebrated to bring luck and wealth to your household. There's a link. Do you want me to click on it or?
No, don't click on it.
I don't want to lose my place.
Whatever. We'll figure it out later.
I don't know how to pronounce this word. Cherophobia, maybe? Cherophobia is an irrational fear.
Wait. Can I guess?
Yeah.
It's called cherophobia?
Yeah, like
Is
like CHER, ophobia. Cherophobia?
Is that where you're scared to share your things with people?
No. It's CHER.
Is that when you're scared of share music?
No, it's it's fear of fun or happiness.
What?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, 7% of Americans believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Are those children? Who did they ask?
It says adults. I don't know. It says 7% of adults. I don't know who.
Think that chocolate milk comes from a brown
cow.
Cow.
That's so weird because just this week,
That's because of those milk commercials.
Riley and I had a conversation and he was telling me, he was like, yeah, milk comes from white cows with black spots, but the brown ones make chocolate milk. And I was like, Riley, no.
No, they don't.
I said, all the cows, they make the milk. It's all white. It's all the same.
You just don't drink the milk from the cow with one udder.
If you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it can't hop. They use it for balance.
Okay.
Bananas are curved because they grow towards the sun.
That's pretty cool. Take us out on a big one.
I already knew this one.
Here we go.
Billy goats urinate on their own heads, or like their beards, to smell more attractive to females.
What?
My grandma had goats.
All right. Tell me the story. Go ahead. I'm going to YouTube.
My grandma, she had goats, right? And goats smell really, really bad. And we were out there looking at her goats one day and talking about how bad they smell. And she was like, well, you know why they smell so bad? She was like, the boy goats pee on their beards to attract the females. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I was fascinated. I was like, how? How do they manage to pee on their own beards?
We're about to find out.
So yeah, I haven't witnessed it.
Oh, look at him. Oh, gross.
Ew, so they squirt their pee out like sideways.
Oh, go give him a little kizzy.
Yeah, goats are nasty, man.
Let's try one more.
Is that a mountain goat? Ew.
Oh.
Ew, that's so nasty.
Look at him smiling. Oh, yeah, it feels good. I love the pee on my face.
Like, I'm gonna smell so good.
Find your laugh.
Find your happy.